Hey, I think I got a good hour, so gonna try and get stuff going. Oh, my timer just went off for the tea I just made. It is super hot. All right, we should be patch bayed up here. Trying to think, do I want to go just for a expansion pack, or do I want to go grab some samples to chop up? I don't know. Let's go see if we can find anything out here. Actually, let's go hit some more 80s nostalgia. Yeah, this is all super 80s vibes for sure. Let's go with SA London. Let's see if we can do something here. Hey, Complex, how you doing? This is the 80s nostalgia. I don't know when they came out with it. I just happened to notice it and grabbed it when I saw that it was on sale. Or I had like the coupon code or something. I think it was like 50% off plus another 10 or 20. So I think I got it for, I don't know, like it was like $19 or $20 or something. So it's the little 80s nostalgia one up there. Not sure I'm digging the bass. Yeah, I try not to bother buying these sample packs at full price. They're just too expensive. That one's maybe something to work with. That's not what I want to do. I didn't want to turn it into a piano. Let's go sample edit. We'll trim it. Regions. Yeah, I was gonna say probably 16. Shift, convert, do it. What else do we need here? I had something I was thinking of doing here to make for a quick... Oh, right. I was going to pitch it down and see how it does. Oops. Actually, we just erase the whole track. I'm looking and I just dropped a ridiculous amount of frames. I don't really have any other good options for internet out here right now. I'd love to get fiber, but where I'm at, it's just Spectrum. So I can see it like kind of trying to do better. But yeah, it's not doing great. I think we're back. Looking at the dropped frames is way lower, but I keep seeing it go up and then down. All right, so we're in C minor, so let's go flip it over. We're off and on is I guess how it's going to be. Let's go see about a bass. I'll just keep, maybe I should just record these locally and the stream and then just upload later. I don't know. I gotta think on that. So let's see if we got a good Jura bass. Maybe something fun in there to go grab. ARP bass, no. Bass sub, maybe. I don't think I got that quite right. I don't know. Maybe this is just like it should be kept kind of simple. Trying to keep it a little together. I don't know. I'm not feeling any of the rest of the sounds here that much. Let's just stick with this. Nah, I don't think I cared for that. Given that I don't have quite as much time today, probably should also just keep it relatively simple here. Go for Jura again. That's too much. Maybe King Arthur's working. Go one more. Today, apparently, just from what I'm looking at, I've dropped more than almost half of my packets. a good streaming day, apparently. Try like a phaser, maybe? Maybe flanger? I don't know. We got to double this up because that needs a little bit more. I might go back. Let me work on. Let's work on this for a second because I think that I'm okay with it through the first time, but it needs something different the second pass here. So let me just, whoop, wrong way. I'm gonna say we can transpose it down and I don't know, maybe it just needs to be inverted. That's probably too low. Let's knock this down here. Maybe one other note in here at the end, but let's go, yeah, we'll go try to mess with the bass. See what else we can find. We'll go sort of plugins and see if Fabric might have anything for us. Bells. Bass was up earlier, but Bells pad, I guess it's down. Synth bass sub, probably not. Bass guitars. Let's just start by go shift, select all, copy. We'll just move it over, see if it sounds fine. And if not, we can try something else. All right, those need to be longer for sure. Probably some more variety there, but not a fan of delay on that. Oh, no, I'm editing the right one. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not feeling this. See if we can get like a amp sim maybe to that might be good. That's too much. We're not going for a lead. We don't need it to chug so much. All right, let's see that one versus this. I think I prefer this. It's a little bit more still some, I want like, there's like a tweak here that I want. Maybe I just don't want all the notes to be quite so long. I don't know. 4x10 for you. All right, let's go. This one, yeah, the radio one. You might not be able to read easily what it is, but yeah, this is the radio one preset. All right, we need either some variation. Actually, I want to keep this simple because I only got like another 40 minutes of time. So probably we went from 2 bars to 4 bars. So some of this could probably stand some extra variation. Let's try. I don't know if I want that earlier. This one, that's like, you can't hear this through the mix either, so get rid of it. No, it's gonna go earlier, I think. Let's just draw the note in. Go back there. It's like a kind of super cheesy, but it's 80s, right? Or 80s inspired. It also might be better here. It feels like it lags at that spot. That's too much. Oh gosh. Let's get out of here. Come on, select it. Let's try really low. We'll give it a try. I think even like more quiet, much quieter there. All right, you're suggesting a second. Give it a try. I want that, I think, earlier. I think. This one. Nudge it. Automation. Make it really quiet. Maybe a little more volume. You wanted it, you were talking about the fill. I actually kind of like this though here. So I kind of want to do a couple more. So let me do this first. We'll get there. Bar. I don't want to be doing that. I wanted this. We'll paste this in and then nudge it into place. And I don't know, maybe there's like a odd one drop around here somewhere. That's probably not the right spot. Nudge it over. Automation needs to come way down. Hey, I'm just thinking like it needs a little bit of variety to keep it chugging. Sometimes communication issues are where you find the secrets, right? I don't know if I care for these two. Maybe just the last one. I don't know that that's helping any. Actually, maybe play the other one. That's going to be too loud. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to see what kind of helps leave some space for different drums here in the kit. This is going to need we transpose up into these other notes. That one is too far. We come down, and then I probably want, we'll end. I'll throw this one in extra. Let's not be in solo. I think it's this one. That needs to come earlier. I think we can actually go there. What's that? 4, 2, 3. I like that. It's getting lost in the mix, though. It might be, I'm just trying to listen to see if it's competing too much with the drums. All right, while we're cleaning up, let's delete this bass. Let's just flip it. I'm just gonna... Yeah, this bass is not as good. Let's just delete it. I could EQ it, but I'm trying to be lazy. I mean, the other thing I could do is, I don't think I'm going to like this, but we could play it normal. It's not bad. It's less ambient. Are you laughing at me being lazy? It's the appropriate response. I mean, because I think when it might just be also, it's fine with there. It might be this lead. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Well, we can go back. Let's duplicate it. Duplicate track with events. Maybe we like it even more with both at the same time. Learn to chop my own samples. I know how to chop my own samples. It's not a problem. What's up, Leica? It gives like a weird laggy kind of sound, huh? I don't know. I guess I don't like both of them together. It sounds too weird. So let's mute that. Actually, let's just delete it. I'll get rid of it. I guess try. I'm not going to add anything else. Is there anything else we want to tweak here? Chords maybe could use a little bit more. Maybe we take those down. Transpose down. Oh, those two are getting lost. Might have to go. Might be able to go that low. That one's fine. Let's try transpose up. Okay, we'll just stick with it at this point. What's this again? Oh, this is like the lead-ish, I guess. Bass. Is that it for everything? I guess so. Last up, probably worth exploding the drums. We can delete this track now. I don't think I'm not going to pull anything else from it. Just rename everything so it's easier to read in the mute screen. Snare. Oh, we had multiple snares. All right. I forgot. Snare 1. Maybe I should have set up a mute group for these to carry them over, but it's fine. I think we only used one clap, but we'll let it stay as clap 01. This is hats. And then we've got Tom 1 and Tom 2. I think that's it. There we go. Oh, big truck going by. Wait, hopefully it doesn't knock out my internet. Pad. And I think we're good, right? All right. Let's, before I blow myself up on accident, let's save project. Projects. Just call it Jam 06. I don't know what the name of it is yet. We'll come up with something. Maybe it's just very synth. Over here, we got a dusting a few times up in New Hampshire, but it is not snowflakey here. It's just really cold. It was 17 degrees out when I woke up. The dogs were, let's go out and let's get back in. And hey, Crazy, how you doing? All right, let's start copying sequences. Do it. All right, intro. Let's go with, let's keep pad. Get rid of this. No lead yet. Hats, pad, chord. Slush is the worst. When I was in college, they'd make us, they wouldn't cancel school classes, even though it would snow like crazy for lake effect snow. And then it would rain or invariably start to melt, and it would just be so much slush. And I had at least one crazy classmate that would go barefoot through that stuff, which that's a little much for me, but some people like doing that, I guess. I was down that way summertime. Yeah, summertime. One of my friends just was getting out of the military station down that way. He's down in, let's see, where is he? He's in Georgia now. I've never been to Georgia, and I keep thinking I should go down and visit him. The Savannah sounds like an awesome area, so we'll see. Gonna make it down that way. That's why I bought I got a tractor with a snowblower attachment on it, so that I can deal with that stuff. Build. I think that we don't have that many tracks here, so I think this is just gonna have to be a pretty quick, like, roll through progression. So why did it do that? I don't know. Ice melt is a scam. I agree. Yeah, I think this is a good build. Let's go straight into a main section. Main. I don't even know if we have a B section for this at all. I don't have time to probably build one. I agree. Everybody should have a tractor with a snowblower. The reason why I got the tractor is when I moved to where I'm at now, my wife wanted to, I would say, move at least 200 yards of soil, sand, and other material, and it's it's uh, it's a lot. I've moved probably 500 or 600 yards of material with it at this point, and it's a track. It's the sub tractor style. Really, it's more like the lawnmower, big lawnmower with like some mini downsized tractor attachments, and that thing gets some work done. The last gear I got was the OPXY. Still been messing with that thing. I actually like it a lot, even though every time I mention it, it seems like the people that just want to that are the cool kids to hate on stuff come out. But whatever. I'd be using it right now, but as I've been trying to do a track a day, I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. So, okay, we're in main A. It's time to add in snares, right? Yeah, they can hate as much as they want. Like, honestly, it doesn't bother me that much. I mean, opinions are fine. Like, I don't take most stuff personally, so I don't really. For me, I don't care. I just find it really silly. It just feels very grade school. Like, my console's cooler than your console stuff. And I think most of the issue is people get upset because they can't trade or understand or whatever. Yeah, I don't even like for me, like I don't even know like I wouldn't call myself a TE fan or anything. Like I don't put them in the they can do no wrong. They've done plenty of really weird things or like just had issues, so it's like whatever. The I used to be a huge Korg fan back in the day. Like I had as much Korg gear as I could get, and I still think like that old stuff like is really cool, but I haven't kept up with their newer hardware. It wasn't like I didn't like fall out of love with them. Like it was just like I really like that gear. Really been following Chase Bliss a lot. I don't know. I just like the at least the marketing company vibe, and I mean they actually seem to go through and they're just trying goofy stuff to see how to fit in the marketplace as much as I can see. I did not get a Chase Bliss mystery box. It looked really cool, but I was like, I don't know. I get enough Chase Bliss gear already. I have plenty of Akai stuff. Honestly, I probably have more than enough Roland, so just kind of like, I don't know. For me, it's like if it works in my workflow and what I am looking for, awesome. That it's awesome, but like I don't know, I don't have like this need to have every single piece of gear either. I feel is pulling out the pads too much here, or is it the cords? Pulling out the pads seems like the right move here. I don't know. It feels premature to go into a drop when I don't really have anything. I don't have like a flipped version of this. Do we just extend it and kind of go through a few other variations where we're playing most of this and then get into a drop and outro? Let's do it. I'm going to overthink it otherwise, and I've got about 15 more minutes that I can do this. We'll go copy sequence. This is going to be the silliest thing. I'm just going to go main A, B, C, and we'll probably just do a D. Took out the toms and pad. Okay, we've just brought in the lead. Maybe we go lead chord. take out hats and clap. This is not how I would usually do this, but since I'm being, as I've already said, I'm going to be lazy. We're experimenting a little and seeing how it goes. Mute, what are we taking out this time? Keep the clap, take out snares, bring hats back. Chords, pads, bass. Is it, maybe this is where we lose the bass here. Yeah, we'll just kind of rotate, and then maybe E will be everything playing. Actually, we can take this out. We'll do like a E section. These are, I know, like all like weird. I don't know what I'm doing. I think it will sound at least okay, if a little strange. All right, main E. We're gonna bring everything in. Then we'll do, I think we're going to need like 2-ish drops to get out of this and then go to an outro. So do like a drop, just call it drop A, whatever. Mute. What do we want to get rid of the most first? I think the toms sound cool. Pads. I think pads go. Claps not that interesting. Kick. Sounds kind of hollow, doesn't it, though? Microtonic complex is amazing. I can't, or actually it's not even, it's tonic. It's Microtonic's the plugin. Yeah, like when I saw that they made that into a pocket operator, I was like, man, these guys are nuts. I only have the PO33 now, but I don't know, I dig it. I think it's kind of cool. Maybe we're pulling out... Maybe we're pulling out more like this. Maybe it's just, we'll kind of work our way through. We can tweak this a tiny bit after. As long as I don't make the cardinal mistake of adding the same sequence 2 times, we should be good, because that will blow us up. All right. Let's go chords. Other snare. We'll then go again. I guess we're going to take as long to get into this weird thing I'm doing here as we are to get out. I'm going to go hats. Bass. Maybe we just keep, maybe it's just the lead on the way out. I'll go, I don't know, I'll call it drop D. This might be the outro. Do it, mute, toms, pad. That's so goofy. All right, let's save this before I blow myself up on accident. And then I'm like, I'm going to be here for another hour fixing this. We're going to do this way. Main song. Record intro. Build a main. So silly. Okay. Let's see how this goes. We still need a name. I'm going to take, I think it was Complex saying very synth. Maybe that's what this is, just very synth. All right, 10 more minutes. If it wouldn't kill it, I'd put main A in after A and B, and then go C and D, and then E again. But it'll mess up our pattern. At least for song mode. Oh, right. It's just gonna do its thing. We gotta export it. All right. Let's go back. We'll convert to sequence. Do it. All right. We go to 13. Let's just listen one more time and see if there's anything offensive. Yeah, don't cross the streams. I have the main. What basically happens is in the song mode, if I took like that drop A and added it a second time, it wipes out or messes up the automation on every single mute group that you have for each section. I don't know why it does it. It's very weird behavior, but I don't know. It was, what was it, the January 2nd or something? I was playing around with it and just like hit it. And the third, I figured out what the issue was, but like the second, I ended up doing what should have been like a 1 or 60-minute or 90-minute stream turned into a 2.5 hour marathon trying to fix it. I'd fix it, then I would hit the issue again, then I would fix it, and then I was like, I'm losing my mind. So I'm hoping it gets addressed, but I don't know. Yeah, firmware 3's like got a lot of good stuff in it, but there's like certainly like weird edge cases to hit. All right, next question, I guess, is do I record this out to the SP404 and add in some extra stuff? Maybe even like pitch it down. We got a few minutes, so let's give it a try. Am I just like zoomed in through OBS? Oh yeah, I am. We can shrink down here, get some more room. There we go. Why is that not? Whatever, it's fine. I must have an empty slot here somewhere. I guess 11 or 12 should be fine. EFX settings. Start with bypass just because I want to hear it, make sure it's leveled correctly. Just had to patch everything real quick. Exit. All right, we're going through the SP404 Mark II. I don't have MIDI sync, so I'm not going to try and do any time-based effects here. I don't even think I want to do anything crazy anyway. Hey, I would go grab my 303 and 202. I used to use that as a end of chain quite a bit, and I liked it, but it is more convenient to just be able to use bus 3 and 4 on this and go to town. EFX, let's go. I kind of like the EQ there, I think. This is too heavy-handed, I believe. Downer's just goofy. Let's go back. I think right there. I think I like that. Let's go record. Oop. Record. Let's get out of count in. So I want to be able to see where we are. Should be able to turn up the volume a little bit more. We're not clipping. I think we're good. All right. Now we could switch back to count and wait. I don't know if it's always the 404, but it was just the easy thing. I've already got it like on the desk here, but the MPC and the SP404 Mark II are almost always on my desk. I got, it could have been the P6, but it was not. The P6 only gets you one effect anyway. I do have Flex Beat on the MPC. I bought it when it was just a plugin and was using it a bit with Ableton Live. I was interested. I was like, oh, that's cool that they added it to the MPC as a plugin. I haven't really messed with programming it much though. I probably should look into. Actually, I should just see if somebody's got like any packs or something that they put together with like more Flex Beat stuff. And just dump it onto the MPC. It can certainly get you some quick variations that can be pretty good to have handy. But I put it in the space of like the SP404 DJ FX and stuff, where I'm like, it can just get overused. Where I'm, you know, you're listening to somebody and they're like, okay, great, like you can do this like all the time. I just don't, personally, I don't know if I find it that interesting to just hammer on like 2 or 3 different effects, but I know people like doing it, and it does get you a very quick hands-on kind of thing. To me, like with the OPZ, the OPXY, Flex Beat, SP404 Mark II, like to me, it's the it's getting the subtle stuff where you hear something just for a second and you're like, oh, like what was that? Or you might be like, oh, that might be the DJ effect, but you only hear like the one time. When like somebody starts doing it every like measure or 4 measures or something, it's like, okay, like this is like it's different, but I don't know. I think it's easy to overuse, and if that's what somebody wants to do, like cool, go have fun with it. But yeah, like I don't know, it's not exactly my cup of tea, I guess. Yeah, I would say like that's why like I kind of like the Flex Beat. I mean, like if I come in and load it up, it really, I forget where it's like even hidden in here. Oh, Flex Beat player. Like you come in here and these are all only 1 bar patterns. So like it's going to be super obvious if you just like hit 1. You're like, oh, I'm going to put on the trance gate, and you're going to be like, okay, like cool. I guess you're leaving it there for now. Like, I think it's more interesting when you're like, okay, I'm just going to pop it in, maybe not even for a bar, like just do something where it's a surprise for like a quarter note or half note and kind of mix them up. I do wish that we had more. I mean, you can obviously do like different groups here, but I kind of wish there was a way to have more than just the 16 patterns. Like I understand they want to be able to link it here, but it'd be nice if you could just hit like these your banks and then have like stuff where you could do it. It's been a while since I've used it. I forget if you can gate on. No, I don't remember. I know like there was. I was trying to figure out when it came out here if you could use the pads to do it. I don't. It doesn't look like it'll work. So I don't know. Like putting this even like on an XY or something where you just tap and hold and just gate in an effect like just for like a split second would be cool. That's like one of the things I like about the PO33 that's at least I find it interesting is it has all the effects on the PO33 and if you use the parameter locks for it, you're going to get the same sound all the time. But if you play the parameter locks at your own time, you can get sounds and effects that like you just would not be able to get on the PO33 otherwise, but it requires you to record it and you kind of have to practice doing it because like having like you with the parameter lock, you can only get to like pitch up or pitch bend up or pitch bend down at the start of the note, but you can actually execute those like in the middle of a note or like other things that makes it for much more interesting sounds that I think are, I don't know, it's the type of stuff that you don't hear as much because it's harder to do, requires some practice. It requires recording stuff off, then like kind of working and prepping your loops or samples outside of that. So, um, yeah, I mean, I get why it syncs, but yeah, Remy, like it it is what it is I guess the best way to put it. We'll oh, yeah, that's sort of what I was saying. I was just even saying like less of a step. It would be cool if you could like, I mean, you can kind of do it where you just change like where you want here to kind of flip between them, but like you have to use the touch screen or I think if I remember correctly, you can use the plugin and map these to MIDI notes, but I don't know. It's is it the one oh can you do this as one shots? No. Yeah, it's just stuck to the sync. So it's not like letting you could do like a legato style, I guess is the way to think of it, but it's not re-triggering when you hit it. But yeah, I also say I kind of do this as a super bog standard um, usage. So I haven't like done a deep dive on it, mostly because I just haven't. Uh, I put in the space of it's another neat effect that I will use maybe one out of 20 or 30 tracks. Not something like I'm like this is part of the sound I'm looking to make. But yeah, I'm with you, Remy. It's like it's a cool effect. I think I put it like even like the stems. Like I know people hate the stem separation on the Akai MPC. I don't know. For me, it's like I'm not going to use it 9 times out of 10. But when there is something where I'm like, I just need to get out this like one vocal piece or something, and I don't really care if it sounds a little terrible. I can go in and EQ it or do some other stuff to try and clean it up, or double it up, throw chorus on it, do my own backing vocal to try and fill it in and tweak it or whatever. It's nice to have. Like it allows you to at least do something that you wouldn't otherwise be able to do without grabbing a computer. So I don't know. I'm in the waiting to see what Akai does next because after the last few tracks I've done here, I usually use almost no memory on it, but Colonel Panic suggested I switch out to use I was using the Mellotron plugin for some strings, and he's like, "Oh, can you go check out the other ones?" And my memory went from like whatever like minimal memory amount of usage I had to it was like 78 and the thing was like bright red like warning signs and everything and the whole interface just ran terribly because it didn't have enough memory. So after that I was like, okay, I get why people are so irritated with the MPC memory because for me I almost never hit it, but as soon as I hit it I was like, oh, I can do this with two plugins and you have you have eight plugin slots. I don't know why they wouldn't have optimized some of that stuff or made it so that it takes advantage of disk streaming or whatever else, but we get what we get. So anyway, I guess that's it for this somewhat sillily arranged track. Um, you're waiting to see what's done with the discontinued force. I missed the force. I had it. Ended up selling it to get the push 3 and then didn't like the push 3 and never got a force again. I would I don't think many I've said this on the stream a couple times. I would be ecstatic to see them do like a merged MPC that has 64 pads and has like the arranger and everything. Um, I mean, I've been like happy with 16 pads plenty of times, but being able to play notes with like MPE and like having some different chromatic scales that you can put out on the pads if you had 60, 8 by 8 grid would be amazing. I don't know that I don't think they could get it in this size because your pads would be so tiny. Like you'd have to like hit them like at the right angle. Otherwise you're going to hit multiple pads. But I'd love to see a MPC with 64 pads. Yeah, MPC 364 would be pretty cool. Um, it may only work in the MPC-X format. I did have an MPC-X, and I do miss 16 control knobs or Q links. Um, I know some people want a bigger touchscreen. I actually just think having the MPC like this is the thing for me is I would love to see MPC 3 firmware, even if it's on this existing hardware. But one of the coolest things the Force did was allowed you to split the different sections of the system to operate and function different parts of what you're doing. So I would like to for folks that haven't used the Force, a thing you could do is you could play like have a drum kit on your drum pads on your pads on the Force, and then you could have like your arranger view up here on your screen so that you could operate both separately. So you could record notes into the arranger, be arranging, changing things around. And if you want to, you can almost plenty of times there's things you could just switch them. So you could then be having, or you could have your editor view up here and your clip launcher. It was very flexible in how you could run different parts of your system and kind of just it would allow you to be in the I want to do performance or I want to do arrangement. I want to do like different things. So that was cool. The macros on one section with drums on another, the sequencer rocking. Yeah. Like you could do crazy stuff. Like I understand it was pretty complicated for a lot of folks. I don't even know that I scratched the very deep into the surface with it. But it was certainly in the space where if you sat down and thought about what you wanted to do, you could probably get it to do it and go nuts. You can do a lot with the MPC, but it just feels like you got macros, but you got to hold down Q-Link and you got to decide what Q-Link mode you're in for editing things. Especially with like just having the 4, for me, it feels like it kind of slows stuff down a little, but, on the other hand, you've been seeing I've been doing these daily videos. My next challenge is going to be write some automation into a track because that's one of the things that's kind of boring is I'm not automating a whole lot, but to do this in an hour is I don't know. Because I'm fighting with I could do this in firmware 2 no problem, but in firmware 3 I have to keep in mind all the things that I'm like this is going to go wrong if I do something incorrectly. So Anyway, guys, I'm going to drop here and get ready for the rest of my day. But if I get a chance, maybe I'll hop back on around lunchtime or something. Hopefully, my internet connection will be better. I can see at one point earlier, if you didn't catch it, Complex was hanging out, but was at about 50% packet loss, which was pretty terrible. So I can imagine watching the stream at the beginning is not a great experience, but stuck with it, and apparently we got caught back up. So, hey, everybody, take it easy. Have a great day. Keep making music. Keep having fun.